CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to get...
Thanks, Brian. The arrival of Chris...
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Plenty of space. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Bridges. Crowder. Tip back in for two.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Three-pointer. Conley finds Bogdanovic. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Paul. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Conley passes to Gobert. To stop the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Pass to Booker. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Ayton. An easy 2 on the layup.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Ball against Conley. Got it from about 16 feet.
Now, Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Bridges. Shoots it from the corner.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Gobert. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Outside Booker. And 1:01 left in the first. Crowder, that's good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley with the ball, now guarded by Ayton.
They haven't had that much success in the paint.
Gobert with the bucket.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Up again. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gobert. Over Paul. Gobert no good. Crowder against Mitchell. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's got his second basket.
Well, there's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
To the inside. Crowder against Conley. Bridges passes to Booker. 6 to shoot. Out to Bridges. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. From 13. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Here's O'Neal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Bogdanovich, that's good. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Outside for Booker. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Suns leading. Bridges passes to Booker. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
In transition, here they come. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got 7.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Conley passes to Gobert. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Give him 8 points now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. And here's Booker. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Ayton. Good D by Gobert.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
O'Neal misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Booker finds Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Crowder with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Paul against Mitchell. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
For 3, O'Neal. That shot off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Phoenix came ready to play. They did it just the way it was drawn up in the locker room. And
we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. You know, what we call a smart foul. A part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Whiteside. Ayton, no good. Utah trailing here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Gay. And a nice finish on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And Phoenix shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. To the middle. Here's Gay. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gay's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Paul with it. Now guarded by Gay. For 3, Booker. No good there. The Jazz go the other way with it.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
It's Booker on the wing from behind the arc. The rebound by Whiteside.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Buries it from three.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Crowder against Gay. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton looking to win the drought. And the layup is good. Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Whiteside with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Clarkson against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. No good from 18.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Second team foul.
Phoenix is going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter here. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Here's Honey. Pass to Clarkson. Gay with the ball. Covered by Crowder. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Paul. The rebound by the Jazz. Ingles from outside. Offensive rebound. Whiteside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Bogdanovich has checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Oni. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's Whiteside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Whiteside's got 6 here in the quarter.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Now here's Paul. From the corner. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Jazz. They're up by... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Three-pointer, O'Neal. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. And it falls all over the rim and in.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Left side, Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. And Booker pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Great positioning on the putback.
Hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Outside Conley. To the left wing. Here's Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah on D. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Here's Ayton. That one a little long. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. The three from Mitchell gets the three ball to go.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. 4-3. Unable to get that one. Crowder with a steal. Booker finds Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich.
That's his
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on it. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Paul finds Ayton, puts the move on. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Suns lead by 1.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Outside Booker. 1:25 left in the final quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shot from the top of the key. Nice D from Bridges.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Booker defending.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
40 seconds left in the fourth.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
And the stakes were high right there. What the fuck?
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
A double team call. Bridges outside. Over Gobert. They get the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley up top. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point.
Thank you, Kip.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Ball outside. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Young. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul dishes to Booker. The feed now to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Young passes to Capella. Booker against Bogdanovich. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, a good start here. That's Trae for Trae, and that's Spanish for 3.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The pass to Booker. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big who can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Paul's shot is off. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Crowder with the steal. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Young taking his time here. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball against Young. In the corner, it's Bridges. Dishes it to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Bridges outside. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 7. Capella finds Collins. The kick out to Young. Over Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Bogdanovich from about 16. Jump shot is good that time. 8 points for Bogdanovich.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
A nice shot by Booker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Young kicks to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Bridges with the board.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just...
And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Collins passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Suns trail by 13. Passes it to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. The 3, he can't get that one, so the Hawks will take it the other way. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realizes the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
It's stolen by Capella. The dish now to Hunter. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Suns trail by 15. On the wing, Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. With the shot. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Williams scanning the floor. Kicks it to Reddish. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Ayton's got 6.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender.
The pass to Reddish. Out left to the wing. Herter drops in the tray. And the Hawks lead by 16.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 14. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Booker. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams dishes to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Pass to Booker. Fires the three. A shot off that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes it to Reddish. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Williams' shot is off. Suns trail by 16. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Williams. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. And the Hawks lead by 16.
This is Lou's game. Phenomenal. Sizing up the D and realizing when to get that quick release off.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Just reliable.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a comfortable lead up by
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your view? Their effort on the glass.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. The Hawks leading by 14.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges has got his second basket.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense, and makes the shot.
Now the pass to Jang. Here's Herter. He dishes it to Williams. To the paint. And finished off by Jang.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Williams against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Lets it go with the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Atlanta leading by 16. Pass to Chang. Gallinari on the wing. To the wing on the left. Herder, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Booker kicks to Paul. Misses the three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
That one goes in.
Now, you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Jang. Back to Williams. He kicks to Jang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gallinari missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The pass to Paul. Here's Bridges. Booker left side. Shoots. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Pass to Chang. Gallinari outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the defense has to close out on Gallinari. He's shooting the three. That's where he's dangerous.
The drive by Booker. It's good. Booker's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams against Paul. Pass to Reddish. Gallinari outside. And it's Herder, top of the key. Over Booker. Again, the Hawks score.
Gets that one to go, and Herder is a big 2-guard. Nice job of scoring there.
Ball outside. Booker outside. From deep. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta making some changes. The Hawks leading by 15. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Young with the ball. He's got 5 from deep 3-point range. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Everything. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot. Passes to Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Here's Bridges. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Hunter. Young against Paul. Young with no one around. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Ayton with it, and guarded by Capella. Paul for three. Atlanta with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The kick out to Young. Again, Young missing. Suns trail by 15. Bridges inside. Booker with no one around hits the jumper in space. And it's 8 points for Devin Booker.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Young outside, inside, and stolen by Booker. Here's the break. Ayton wide open, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Young finds Hunter. And Crowder comes up to help. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Suns trail by 11. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Gets it down to single digits.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Young against Paul. Young dishes the Bogdanovich down low. Capella. Booker pulls it
right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Count it. 14 points for DeAndre.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with.
Bogdanovich inside, defended by Booker. Here's Young, and that one good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Bridges outside. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Bridges. He's off on that one, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bridges against Hunter. Three-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Bridges. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Atlanta with the ball. 7-point differential. Young against Paul. Young outside. Left side, Collins. No good from outside. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Crowder. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now, here's Hunter. And the miss. And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set. Thanks for joining us here on 2K. Hey, Al.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow. What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires for 3. Here's Gobert. Can't connect from short range. Here's Young. He's guarded by Conley. Hunter hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
O'Neal misses. Young against Conley. Capella, the pass to Collins. Right side, Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Misses off the right iron. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Fires the 3. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's O'Neal from deep. Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And it's blocked by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Here's Bogdanovich. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Young, the pass to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Conley against Young.
2 minutes.
There's the drive, and there's the lob, and it's Capella with the jam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Outside Conley. From deep. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter on the wing. Inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Conley against Young. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:09 left in the first. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 4-point game. Conley with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Pass to Collins. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Utah has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. And here's Collins for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Here's O'Neal, down low. Off target at the rim. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovich. Conley finds Mitchell. Lets it fly. O'Neal misses. The Hawks leading. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Atlanta. From deep, Conley. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Collins right side. And Collins with the slam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And that one's good from Conley.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Driving inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Nice pass by DeAndre, a team-oriented player who puts winning over individual stats and success.
Pass to Conley. And We're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The three from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Collins outside. Young against Conley. Hunter on the wing. To the inside. Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself. Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Drills it from deep. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. And the Jazz pushing it up now. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
A line change here for Utah. Pass to Clarkson. The three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Clarkson against Williams. Back to Herder. From deep. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Reddish. For 3. Herder can't hit. Here's Honey. Herder defending. Pass to Whiteside. Outside. Ingles. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. The Hawks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Pass to Jang.
Able to defend on ball, give help. Whiteside pretty good at redirecting plays.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Gallinari for 3. And we're through the first half of play here. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Gorgui Dieng, Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Herder in at the 2.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First, in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Now here's Whiteside. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Outside, Williams. Gallinari for 3. And the Hawks with another three. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Young with it. Pass to Bogdanovic.
Atlanta foul. Boyan Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. Gay with the ball. Collins defending. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Now Whiteside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hunter with a double. Pass to Oni. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Young finds Bogdanovic. To the middle. Here's Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Here's Oni. Outside, Ingles. To the paint from 10 feet away. Pass to Gay. And the layup is good off the glass. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Bogdanovic with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Young.
2 minutes.
The rebound by the Jazz.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Whiteside. Pass to Oni. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rudy Gay picks one up. Free throw good. Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
Here's Oni. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Young. Collins outside. Inside. The kick out to Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. The Hawks need to get one up here. Unloads from 13. Young can't hit. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Bogdanovic, no good. And the Jazz with possession. They trail by 7. For 3, O'Neal. Atlanta with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Outside Mitchell. Over Collins. Utah, the rebound. Gobert, no good. And And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Reddish. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Count it.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Williams against Conley. Outside, Williams. Left side, Gallinari. Knocks it down from distance.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari is dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
Conley against Williams. Conley passes to Gobert. It's stolen. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Stolen by Conley. O'Neal on the wing. And he dunks it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Right side, Gallinari. Outside, Williams. It's Herter on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Reddish on the wing. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
So for the Hawks, for Utah, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. And he got the whip. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this." Guys.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Hunter. Conley against Young. Now Collins. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Oh, the go-ahead bucket. bucket, no good. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And he slams it in one-handed.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Conley passes to Mitchell. A minute 22 left in the final quarter. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Young. Back to Hunter. That shot is off. And Utah the other way now. From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Young against Conley. Outside Young to the middle. Capella. And he buries it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
From deep, Conley. And another miss by Utah. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Hunter finds Collins. Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Collins. And here's Hunter. Pass to Young. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Hawks ball. Shooting for Atlanta, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Here's Young. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. The offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard-fought, well...
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. A great look at the Utah State Capitol, all lit up on a fantastic night. Before we get...
The Utah Jazz have...
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here are the five for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
And it's good for 2.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Crowder. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Conley passes to Mitchell from the arc. Utah gets it back. Here's O'Neal. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Pass to Ayton. Not going to go that time. And Utah will come the other way. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Crowder against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Paul. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Ayton, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton at 7 feet tall does have some handle, so just giving you another layer to his game.
Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. The shot by Conley. No good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Ayton. Here's the second effort, and he takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got 6 points.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
So often we see guys fail to box out now, but he did a great job right there.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Crowder. Oh, it's stolen.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
And that one's good from Conley.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition and no one's on you, great shot there.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. The three ball. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Pulls it. And the shot no good. A bit short.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a three. 1:03 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Aiden. It's Bridges on the wing. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Aiden. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Bridges against Bogdanovich. Bridges passes to Crowder. They need this. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The three from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 8 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And Phoenix has possession. It's a 5-point game. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Is covered by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. The shot's good. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Good hands by Ayton.
Conley against Paul. Gobert inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Conley against Paul. Bridges, right side. Paul passes to Ayton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Over Bridges. And Booker pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Paul. Puts up a 3. Offensive board.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Conley against Paul. Paul with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
For three, Bridges. Here's Ayton. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Paul against Bogdanovich. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conley against Paul. Bogdanovich down low. And again, another missed shot.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Just 5 on the clock. Paul.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Conley against Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Bridges. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
That's the line for Utah.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. This one for 3. And he stays with it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. That'll count. And that's not going to go. And the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every move.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Ayton, and it's in there. Ayton's got 15.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Here's Oni. Tries again. Right side, can't get it to go. Well, the Suns shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Crowder, takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 9.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Down low. The shot by Oni, no good. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Here's Gay, and he banks in the layup.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Outside Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. On the wing, Clarkson shoots over Booker, and it comes off the front of the rim. And Phoenix has possession, leading by 5. Paul into the lane, 2 points. That one goes.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Paul. They double him with Crowder. Paul with a steal. And he's all alone. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Clarkson against Booker. Clarkson outside. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 5 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Kept alive. Gay. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Ayton. Ayton gets a double team. Now here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Oni to win the run. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from. And Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
Pass to Booker from deep. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
That's good from Ayton on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Clarkson. To the inside. Here's Oni. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Paul with it. Ingles covering. And the call is going to be yes on a illegal screen.
Oof. He's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley. Off the mark there with a 3. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Here's a 3 from Paul. Off on that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. The Suns shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Bridges down low, pass to Ayton. Over Gobert, the putback, and it's Gobert with a rebound. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Crowder outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Ayton passes to Paul. And here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Pass to Crowder. Now here's Bridges, defended by Bogdanovich. Back to Booker. They get it back.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker to halt the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the mission. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for Utah.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it gets that one.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Crowder left side. Shot clock at 6. Back to Paul. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Count it.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Conley against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got 9 points now in the second half.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. And the Suns lead by 15.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. The 3 from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. At one point, they led by 16.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And what a huge performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert tips it back in.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So no problem.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Outside Booker. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Here's Hunter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Ball passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Oh, got a piece of it. Crowder with a steal. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. Capella with a block.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Young with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great open look there. Hunter's got 5.
A little get back. Hunter's not about to give ground. Answers back from beyond the arc.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Now Paul. The 3 is up. Collins with the rebound.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Ayton. Paul with it. Guarded by Young. Paul passes to Aiden. Rebounded by the Hawks. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bogdanovich with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Bogdanovich with it from downtown, and the Hawks with another three.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Paul passes to Booker. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And that one's good. Paul.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Young against Paul. There's Bogdanovich with the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Bridges finds Crowder. Reverses. And the layup is up and in. Crowder's got 5.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns trailing. Inside. And it's Crowder missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And here's Hunter from the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Booker, the pass to Paul. On the take. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Knocked away. Crowder with a steal. Uses the glass on the layup. He has 7.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top. They're up by 3. There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Gorgui Dieng, Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari, and it's Reddish in at the 3. Paul with the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And Phoenix has possession. Pass to Gallinari. From deep 3-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Gallinari's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Now Paul, Bridges outside. With his first shot attempt. Suns keep it alive. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Paul against Williams. To the middle, to the paint. Here's Dieng. Shot left block. And it's going to be a 3-second call. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Williams against Paul. Williams passes to Gallinari. Yeah, that one's good. Gallinari's got 5.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Fires the 3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hawks ball.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Gallinari, covered by Crowder. Jang in the post, and the layup falls. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Ball against Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball passes to Bridges. From deep. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Williams' shot is good. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. Over Paul. And that one's long. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. Shot to stop the run. The shot comes out, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Stolen by Booker. Paul against Bogdanovich. And that one's good.
A slick move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the ground when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting it.
Out to the wing. Back to Young. Shoots over Ayton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 7.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
That's tipped. Back to Paul. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hunter passes to Collins. Stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. Chalk up 2 there. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Young against Paul. From deep 3-point range. Young can't hit. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Hawks on top, up by 5. And don't go.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Atlanta was looking great right away. Competing with a chip on their shoulders, they started things off with an 11-3 run. That lead was with bad.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Ball Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And now the Hawks on the break. And he's going for the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
It's Bridges on the wing. Hunter covering. Crowder inside. Collins there for 3. Bridges connects from downtown.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Young. That one's wide left.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Paul passes to Crowder. Outside for Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Now here's Paul. He's got 6. For the lead. Got a hand on it.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 6 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Atlanta's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Pass to Capella. Young against Paul. Back to Capella. Nice move. And it's Capella with the jam.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
1:43 left in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. And Collins with the slam.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Good on the shot. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Hunter into the lane.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 8 points.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young against Paul. Bogdanovich from long range. The Suns clear it. Bridges right side. Here's Ayton for the lead. No good at the rim. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. Don't go in. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Young against Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stop.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Definitely. But this is the time when you want the momentum. Late is when you want to impose your will.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Atlanta has possession. Outside Hunter. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. 4 on the clock. Collins goes in. Yep, that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Collins against Crowder. Down low. Young, the pass to Collins. Capella inside. Covered by Crowder. And he lobs it up to the rim. They now take the lead.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Young drawing the double team. And here's Hunter from the arc. And Booker pulls it down.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Young. Count that bucket.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Outside Booker. And it's blocked by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Paul.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort. A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Bridges outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Booker against Young. Here's Paul. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Let's go with a three. Ayton, the second chance points on the tip-in. Ayton's got 9 points now in the second half.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ball with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. Up again. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a second late.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Ball passes to Booker. Inside. Stolen by Collins.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Let's make some noise. Go!
9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And it's the Suns to start out. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Outside Hunter to take the lead. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter against Bridges. 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Booker. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Ball against Young. And here's Collins for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Paul. To the paint. Stolen by Capella.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. No one near him. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker to the middle. Collins against Bridges. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Booker finds Crowder. Oh, he powered right through the defense. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Booker on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Crowder. There's a 3 from Paul. It doesn't go for him. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Only 2 seconds left to play in overtime. All right, guys, what do you think?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good with the triple. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
5 to shoot. Young passes to Capella. Rebound, Utah. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Capella with the bucket.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Conley against Young. Mitchell wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside Conley. He kicks it to O'Neal. And there's the pass to Gobert. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. That shot is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Pass to Hunter. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. how it's been going for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Back to Young. Jacks up a three. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz leading by 5. Outside Conley. To the middle. Young with the steal. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now Utah, fast break. Wasted no time on that one. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. Yep, that one goes.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Looking to end the run, and it's laid up and in by Young.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
And here is Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lets it go from deep. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich. And that one goes long.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And the dunk by Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Young against Conley. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young with the ball. Collins up top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires top of the key. Again, the Hawks score.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is... For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Kicks it out to Collins. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Collins has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hawks. Conley against Young. To the inside, O'Neal. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. O'Neal's got 6. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
The kick out to Young. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor. Conley,
the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And the Jazz another three.
For three.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Bogdanovich with it. Gobert on him. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from Bogdanovich.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Passes it to Gobert. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter against O'Neal and stolen by Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. O'Neal issues to Mitchell. Inside, 5 on the clock. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman? Rudy Gobert, excellent at converting while getting hit.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Williams to the left wing. Gallinari outside. Here's Herter. Off target from outside. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Gay finds Gobert. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Reddish. Right side, Williams.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Right side's checked in for the Jazz.
Coming under the floor for the Jazz, Hassan Whiteside.
1:10 left in the first half of the game. Williams passes to Herter. And the shot is good.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
At the top of the key, Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gay. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Gallinari right side. Jang dishes to Gallinari. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Here's Reddish. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And the pass to Ingles from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Herter. Outside Williams. And so it's Utah bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball. So thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. From the get-go, it was Utah that came out strong. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced. Thanks for joining.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And the Jazz with possession. 7-point differential. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the point guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. From deep Ingles. Rebound by Chang.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jazz leading by 7. Ingles passes to Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Chang. Kicks to Reddish. Here's Herter. Pocket 6. That's short off the rim. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. That's tipped. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Reddish. On the wing, Williams. Now the dish to Jang. Back to Williams. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
You've got to be shot ready, and Lou Williams on the catch and shoot, yes, sir.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Outside Bogdanovich. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. Collins passes to Capella. 9 feet out, and he drops that one in. Capella's got 8 points.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Oney, defended by Young. Clarkson passes to Gay. And here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Out to the right wing. From deep. They get the rebound. Young outside. From deep. The shot comes out.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Gay in the corner. A beautiful reverse layup. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Young with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Young. They get it again. To the middle. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 10 points for him.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Hunter against Gay. The pass to Oney. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hunter no good. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. And he can't bank that one in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Collins in the post. Over by Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Young. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Back to Bogdanovich over O'Neal. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Hunter. And it's off from three-point range. From deep three-point range, doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Conley against Young. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Young. Here he goes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Conley against Young. Takes the 3. Conley's shot is off.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Over O'Neal. And it's Capella missing. Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell finds Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Conley against Young. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Young. To tie it up. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins. And finish off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
To Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Mitchell gets it to go. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Outside Bogdanovich to the paint. Now, here's Hunter. 6 to shoot. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Conley against Young. Inside. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. To the middle. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land.
types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Young against Conley. Now the pass to Mitchell. Goes back up. O'Neal misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Hunter with it. To take the lead. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Back to Bogdanovich. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Young looking around. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. That shot no good. And so is Utah, who scraped by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off